Star Wars The Old Republic has gone through a lot of changes recently. TLDR, they're being run by a new company. And while many people think this is BioWare putting the game out to pasture to slowly die, that is not the case. Let me explain why. So what we're going to do is explain through two different articles that have been released why this game is not dying. So the first one is an introduction from Rob Denton, president of Broadsword, the new company, plus 7.4 livestream announcement from Keith Koenig, executive producer. So let's read this here. Hi everyone, Rob Denton here, president of Broadsword Online Games. Now that some time has passed, I wanted to take a moment to introduce myself and share some details on Star Wars The Old Republic and Broadsword. First off, I'm thrilled that the Swtor team has joined Broadsword. During my time at BioWare, I worked on the game and closely with the team for several years and helped support the 2011 launch, so it's very near to my heart. Keith Koenig, as the executive producer, sets the vision for the game, and he'll continue to maintain the relationship with Lucasfilm Games and Electronic Arts. Keith and I will work closely together to ensure that Swtor continues to grow, thrive, and be the amazing game that you all love. I'll let Keith say more about Game Update 7.4, but I see a very bright future for Swtor, and our plans are already starting to take shape for new and exciting things. I have always been fond of Swtor, and I look forward to seeing what this amazing team will create and continue to build upon in the years to come. Rob. Now this second part down here, of course you can read this article yourself. This is about some of the things launching in the new update 7.4, and we're not going to read that, but it does show that they are dedicated to updating the game. The things we want to look at are right here. First of all, the president sounds very excited about the game, and he doesn't just say, oh, I'm excited to continue letting this game run or continuing for you guys to experience the game you all know and love. No, he says we're going to continue to update the game. He says, Keith and I will work closely together to ensure that Swtor continues to grow, thrive, and be the amazing game that you all love. He wants this game to continue to grow, to continue to thrive, and continue to get updates. Now, this next article we're going to read is where he's going to put his money where his mouth is. An exciting announcement from Keith Koenig, executive producer of Star Wars The Old Republic. Hi folks, I'm back again with more Star Wars The Old Republic news to share with our players. Let's get right into it. If you recall, back in April, we tested a new cloud server in the Asia Pacific region, which was called Shea Vizsla. I'm thrilled to announce the Shea Vizsla server launches November 16th, 2023 for early access. We have been wanting to spin up a server in this region for quite some time now, and with our recent technological upgrades, it is now possible to make this a reality. Over the last year, we've updated our launcher, upgraded the game client to 64-bit, and recently we've migrated all of our game servers to the cloud. All of these are a huge win for us as we continue to modernize our infrastructure, enabling us to open up new areas, improve performance, and make it easier to deliver new content and manage the overall game. And so now this is some details about the launch of the server, how it's going to work, but all the meat is right here. Alright, so first of all, they launched a new server. If they were just going to let this game slowly die, they would not launch a new server. They would not be trying to get new players into the game. Not to this degree. Also, here's what they did in the last year. They updated the launcher, they upgraded the game client, and they migrated all of their game servers to the cloud, which means they are making it easier for players to access the game and for more people to be able to play the game at once. They are updating it so more people can play and to make room for the new updates they're putting into the game. And they've already done some of this. In fact, they're about to implement a new lighting update into all the cutscenes in the game. They're not just letting this game run into the ground until it dies. They're updating it and they're upgrading it, and look at the specific language as we continue to modernize our infrastructure. They want to make the game modern so they can continue improving it and deliver new content and manage the overall game. Them making it easier to manage the game means they can spend more time bringing us new content. So don't give up hope, folks. I love this MMO. It was my first main MMO that I ever played, and I will continue playing it until it dies. But rest assured, Con Clan, Star Wars The Old Republic is alive and well, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon.